Okay.
A reactor and a catalyst.
I haven't been a long time.
How did you fucking make them?
I owned them. I already have some that I haven't even used.
You know what? Don't make potatoes. He's just sitting there with potato blueprints. He's just like, I don't want to make these. I just choose not
also,
to
let
make
me just
potatoes.
give you the potato. Like the former alert gave you the physical form. Like it wasn't a blueprint. It was the actual
They
form.
change every now and then.
Yeah. Usually you don't get the potatoes.
Usually if it's a blueprint, it's lower level. The challenge.
Yeah.
That and also it wasn't a gift from the Lotus. It was like a 2-hour event. What do we have in the fridge?
Beer.
Beer and water.
Water.
I will take a water. What?
Alright, now we only have beer.
Yeah. That's what you got a nice card in there.
Oh,
It's like water.
If I drink a beer now, is that a bad thing?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
No, it's noon. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 12.
I have Charlie's approval. That's good enough for me.
It's been 6 minutes to drink time. So.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what's appropriate or inappropriate.
I know what's appropriate. I just choose not to care.
Oh! You know what's appropriate, you just don't know what's inappropriate.
I need a Mac Prime now.
Alright, so...
Are we streaming? Oh, it's blue.
Yeah,
That's why I've been jacking off. Why do you think I just started randomly?
Cody, you always start doing that randomly. I don't think the camera has anything to do with it.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
So wait, hold on. Were you doing it like this? You don't normally do it like that. Normally you do it like this.
Okay.
Dueling jerk-offs! Begin the jerk-off competition!
Less angle, it's just straight down.
Oh, it's just
I had to make sure you were doing it right.
See, this is how you're gonna win like this Pokemon contest.
Behold my magnificent Growlithe. What is he doing?
Growlithe.
I don't know. I don't know what that motion means.
Maybe if we give him a trophy, he'll never come back.
I don't understand. How did you get first place? You didn't actually do anything.
You don't have any Pokemon. Like,
You didn't even put
you're
Pokemon
not
in
me
the
as good as I am. Like.
I'm the cutest Pokemon. I'm the cutest.
I'm the cutest Pokemon.
I am the cutest. Tell me I'm cute.
I'm the
This
cutest
isn't
Pokemon.
even what I'm here for.
Now you, choice on the third row. Mash those titties together. Alright, so y'all escaped the sluiceway and getting attacked by the mug.
The Pokemon
I
Center.
also apparently like the word sluiceway.
That's spectacular.
I
Constantly
fucking
using-
love the word sluice wave from what I've seen.
I actually don't think that I know another word that
Clearly.
could possibly describe what it is, and I don't
Swath.
even think that that's definitely not a swath.
It's a swamp.
A swathway.
No, I mean that is what it is.
It's obviously
It's
a
sluice
muck
way.
way.
You call
It is a
yeah.
sluice way.
It's a muckway.
The muckway.
It's Muck Road.
And you've escaped the Bet Baton, as I will now pretentiously call Pokemon by their Japanese name.
Oh shit, no.
The what?
The Bet Baton, yeah.
No.
That's for
It's
fucking retarded.
a little retarded.
Japanese people should die
Whoa! What the fuck?
because that name is bad.
Wow.
Whoa,
We do not
whoa.
support genocide.
Well, I mean, he does, but not like.
Yeah, he's a racist fuck, but the
Well,
rest of us.
specifically, the Japanese people who made Muck's name that bad. It's probably like one dude who really liked Muck.
Yeah, it's more of a murder than a genocide. I guess that's okay.
I suppose. I can support
Also,
that. I'm totally
getting
down for her.
Rattata, the most hardcore attack names ever in Japanese.
Oh, yeah, it's like certain death
bang
fang.
death.
Yeah,
Certain Death Fang, Omega, Laser, Death Fang.
Fang.
So,
Anywho.
the sluice.
Anyway,
Slow.
so you escape, and the what is now a metal staircase, as it probably should have been from the beginning, because like I knew this was gonna happen. I don't know why I made it concrete. Like rusts out and collapses under the muck as it slops back down into the thing. The grass around the area immediately just dying
Throw a rock at it now,
in a huge radius.
where it can't get to us.
But I already scanned it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew we'd be okay.
Matt, shut up.
All right.
What was the name of that kid from Digimon that nobody liked? But
Matt?
you really like.
Matt? Yeah, Matt.
Matt?
So,
Matt.
You're Matt.
Is that-
That's who you are.
No, I'm Max.
No. Is Digimon a thing in this universe? Do we all watch that growing up?
I put my hands on my head.
I have a feeling that Nintendo would probably be like,
Yeah, because we asked for Nintendo's permission when we did this.
I'm sure they would.
it's like I
Oh, no, no,
just like begging them. No.
I'm sure they would be
Since we're
behind
in
us using the
America?
Star Wars system.
In America, we did have Digimon since we're in America.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you probably did have Digimon. Yeah, Digimon could be a thing. I don't see why not. I don't.
Yeah, Matt.
My name's Max.
Matt.
Whatever, Matt.
All right,
Running joke from our childhood.
it's a thing. Up with the destiny. Bam.
Now he's a recurring character.
He wasn't before you used that lightsaber to make him a recurring character.
That Buck is a recurring character. I choose to use my lightsaber to make him a recurring character.
That's right, you can do
You
that.
just keep stealing all the Pokemon babies, like, and now it's like gotta like to be the muck and the Earthring is dead, but the muck.
We're just kidnappers.
It's gonna be the League of Evil Pokemon Mothers or something. Not even evil, just Pokemon Moms.
No, the League of Good Pokemon Mothers. Like they're the good ones. We're evil.
There is no evil in Billy
It's
Russia.
like Max.
Only
Progress.
Shut the fuck up about Poke Russia.
The,
Oh, hail.
the Pokelatarian.
The Flareon.
We'll have like some weird version of like Mad that's really like Pokemon against child theft.
We need to go to the next. We need to get to that
Packed.
gym.
Packed. Pokemon get shot at. Holy shit, that's awesome nonsense.
But yeah, I agree. Jim,
Okay,
Poke Center.
The
Poke Center first.
Pokemon.
Yeah, please. Poke Center.
The Pokelatarian.
To travel.
Every 3 steps, suddenly your vision
Alright,
blurs.
you begin to trudge as the poison numbs your bodies and such. It's gonna take you about an hour more as you wear out and sweat it out and drink your water and such. Except for you have beer somehow. You flip a Destiny Horde and I have a beer.
Even though you're 14.
If you're old enough to go on a Pokemon adventure, you're old enough to drink.
That's probably true.
This is in water.
That's actually probably a fair opinion that a lot of people would have.
That's probably a fair enough opinion. That everyone
Because
would
this is pseudo 19 like Depression era like America where dollar could go get you a whole bunch of shit. So
have. And then they'd probably be like, "Oh boy, you're rat tatted down. Here you go. Have a bottle of this."
sour whiskey. All right.
But I don't like the taste of whiskey. Shut up, boy.
So
I
you're
start liking it.
gonna head and trudge back to
Nice,
We're real
guys.
men. We're do guys. Do. We like sports. You ever heard that song? We
Yes.
like sports.
yeah, you turn back to the thing. The
I don't care who knows.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah. But it's the best. Have you ever seen a music video for that
To the
one?
same town?
yeah, it's the closest town.
We like sports.
Yeah, no, the next
No,
gym
They're
is
they're
a
getting
hike.
pretty
not
tired
that
of
bad.
us around here.
I find it entertaining. Because one of them likes whiskey.
The
and one
Poke
of
Center
them
is.
doesn't. One guy thinks it's bitter, and I think it's
Bum,
bitter.
bum, ba-da-da.
That's fun.
Yes. So you go back to Pokemon Center and be like, oh, I guess y'all been busy. It's good you turn your go out and catch a bunch of Pokemon.
Because it broadens their horizons and opens up the world to them.
Yes.
Actual quote from this game.
Awesome.
It's the first you do meet. Catch all the Pokemon. Otherwise, you can never see the world. But I can see it sort of there.
This is a somewhat relative concept. Anyway, yeah, so you help your Pokemon. Well, actually, I take that back. They don't help your Pokemon. As they begin to go heal, as they heal up your Pokemon, the machine shorts out, and the rest of the power goes out.
Uh-oh.
So your Pokemon probably only got about halfway there.
What happened?
The nurse kind of looks around. That's a good, excellent question. I have no idea. They walk outside. The rest of the people in the town, there's no power to the town.
Where are you guys supplied from?
Well, generally what remains of the power plant would have brought us back, or would have brought us the power to the town, or the Pokemon Center. The guy that runs the mart's all pissed off in the background, and he's like, oh, it's just gonna fucking spoil, or whatever, so he has to keep, like, cold. You know, people don't have this thing, some kid doesn't have
There's
this
like
thing.
a backup generators.
Or like a hospital.
Like a what?
You're like a hospital, no backup.
Yeah, nobody really had backup generators in the Utopia. They do have a backup generator, but they'll run out of gas eventually. So, like, it's not a permanent solution. And then they have to go send for more, and...
Could you not use it now? It is a backup
Well,
situation.
They don't really have any.
They used it all the last time.
Yeah, they used it all the last time this happened.
Seems irresponsible and foolish.
And what'd you do the last time this happened?
Oh, and I suppose capturing a teddy ursa wasn't irresponsible and foolish. You get an extra experience point.
Too bad experience points mean nothing.
It's true, they mean
His
nothing!
little response was just to point at you.
Oh, you piece of
It was amazing.
Disturbed me from cocoon asleep.
Anyway,
Slit your throat.
well, the backup generator's enough. The backup generator is also enough to, like, run the lights and shit, but it's not enough to run the machine that'll heal your Pokemon. So...
Is there anything we can do to help out?
Yeah, you'd have to go, you have to go find out what's wrong with the power plant.
Which is
Sounds like an
where?
adventure.
It's all on your way, actually.
Okay,
You're gonna have to pass through it.
That resell the Zubats
Wow.
for.
Roke, not to be a downer or anything, but do any of us know the first thing about power plants?
Interesting that you should mention this. I don't know anything.
Yeah, then nobody has
I
mechanics.
do have
So
mechanics too, but I don't know anything.
How-
Mechanics.
I mean, I have mechanics degree because I just made my character like all the intelligence skills. I've studied it a little. No practical.
I gave myself mechanics too because I worked on farm equipment, and I assumed that I needed always need to go to fix that
Suddenly,
shit.
remembering some of my childhood friends' hobbies. Actually, you know what? We should. I bet we could do something.
I agree.
No, there's that question.
I had to fix
that
the
people
professor
wouldn't know
shit
fucking
all the
dick
time.
About how it would work. However,
It just
it's-
hooks up to Voltorb, so it's okay.
It's mostly like since it's a relic of the Utopia, it's mostly self-sustaining. Like it should even start itself back up. There's physically something obstructing it.
like all those
You can take a
like
look
all
at
those
these.
Teddy Ursas that have like thrown themselves into like the gears.
Where is it?
out of depression.
Where is it?
It's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the. It's more north of here where you're traveling. It's on your way basically. So you can have to but,
You should draw the map.
Oh, I should. I'm not going to, but I should.
Just draw it in the style of like all the squares and.
Let's do it.
Right, I wanted to really badly. I probably should. Anyway.
There's actually Poke Earth. There's something I found that's a map of the entire world.
Really?
Poke World. It's all like there's like one big continent that has like four of the Canton territories, and then like Generation 3, and then like Generation 4, and then like all the other things are like islands around there.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting. The fuck kind of islands?
Okay. So your Pokemon only got halfway healed. They probably had the potions at Mart.
What about antidotes? Are those things that exist?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, how was halfway? Because it's like Eevee was vomiting. Is that like
Okay,
is that like
yeah,
is that like vomiting condition that's like a new condition of Pokemon?
No, it's poison.
Okay.
It's poison.
Growlithe really didn't take any damage, but like it did get subjected to the horrible.
Well, it took damage, yeah. Well, yeah, it would have taken damage from just.
But you never said we took damage.
No, well, it did. Suck it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Your damage would be fine. You're still poisoned though. Treating a condition like poison is harder than doing that because I've arbitrarily designated it. So.
And then we're also poisoned too, right? All of us.
Well, no, that was more just inhaling all the stun spores and shit from the fungus that is around in the area. Like eventually it just paralyzed you, but y'all should be good because I'm not gonna bother to deal with that.
Except for Cody. James is gonna just keel over dead, not even paralyzed.
He inhaled that elusive death sword.
And that's also one of those things that, like, realistically, if the Grimer's so acidic that, like, touching it would just, like, fuck you up, then realistically touching it should just fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on that note, you didn't say like, oh, you hit Grimer, take a damage.
I did.
And so I wasn't sure if like we just weren't taking damage. It was all in like backdrop poison
weird
nonsense that was gonna come up later, and you're gonna be like, ooh, the poison has affected you. You take like 8 damage and die.
No, I wasn't.
And then we went to the Pokemon Center, and it was like, you only got half a heal, and it's like, so does that heal the poison, or is it halfway poison healed, or is it didn't do shit?
We'll go ahead and say it got the damage, but they didn't get the poison.
Okay.
And then that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do with that.
Okay.
So they will have antidotes. Grimer is largely super stuff. Like, it's not the same thing as, like, being poisoned by a Grimer is not really the same thing though as being poisoned by like a Pokemon that produces poison, since the thing is made of just hyper aggressive bacteria. So antidotes will work, but not as a permanent solution. You got to get that thing in a machine.
Okay.
But doctor, what if I can give you the Grimer who infected the Pokemon?
Yeah,
can you synthesize an antivirus from it?
Even if you could, not enough power.
Not enough power.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So,
Wait a minute, I'll go check.
Nope.
No, we're out of power!
alright.
I still never found the secret ending to Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. I know it exists. I'm not insane.
So you begin out towards the. So you probably stock up on antidotes.
Oh, we should be able to. Oh, you said it's all long term solution.
I grab a potion.
I don't know what you're saying. You need to stop yawning.
Or 2 potions.
Okay.
Stop it. Ow, stop it.
Using government money.
Using government money.
Non-existing government money.
Bureaucracy tower. Build it to bureaucracy tower. It takes them so long to do anything, they'll never figure out who it is.
Do we know a rogue? Is that a person we have funded? I don't know. In order to find out if that's one, you need to submit a triplicate form 627B, but the blue one, not the pink one. Shit, I already sent the pink ones down. You're gonna have to do it again. You're gonna do the purple
like
ones.
4 other forms to get that one
Writing
wrote.
down what
You're
I
gonna
think
fill out a
about
form for each form you filled out previously.
Okay.
You're why we can't have nice things.
What?
Well, how was
I'm
that
helping out with the
applicable?
game
He is nothing on the game, Robert.
and actually still participating.
And he is also the reason why we can't have nice things for a self-proclaimed side.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not disputing that fact. I'm just wondering how it's applicable in this
At this
situation.
Alright. So set out
Yes.
towards the power plant.
Let us do such.
Okay. About 6 hours. No, not 6 hours. What else time is that? About another few hours a couple hours of walking. Like that, 'cause the power plant kind of has that and a bunch of the other shit in the area. You eventually come across like this huge, just there we are. Alright, you eventually come across a chain link fence that says no trespassing.
We trespass.
Excellent. As I knew you would.
We not only trespass, but we take down the sign and we piss on it.
Are we the 14-year-olds or are you?
You have to show your dominance to the Teddy Ursas.
Alright, so you...
He throws out his Teddy Ursa just to be like...
Alright, so you scale it or cut it with bolt cutters or whatever does he do? Maybe Farfetch cuts it up. I don't know.
Roll out.
Is it a,
Yeah,
is it a barbed wire fence?
No, it's just a...
Then I just climb it.
Yeah, just climb it.
Okay, that's fine, we'll climb it. It's cool.
It might be a good idea to actually cut it out just in case you need to make a speedy escape.
I wouldn't have even thought to cut it out.
Yeah, I mean,
What if it has like a padlock? Kubo might be able to smash it.
There's really no, like, gate.
Oh.
Usually you just come across, like, the fence.
Like, just to be completely honest, as a 14-year-old, I would have been like, tee-hee, a fence! Oh, I'm such a rebel!
I probably would have done that as well.
yeah, same here. Fair enough.
Yeah. There you go. Alright, so... Often, so as you approach, you come across a chain link fence. Off in the distance, you can see the high towers of the plant. You know, with their blinking lights and spewing smoke. The wide maze of pipes and other such contraptions forms labyrinth that seems near impenetrable if you don't know what it is.
And it's like you said, it's like a self-sustaining thing, so there's nobody. It's automated, fully automated.
Yeah, it's mostly all automated. They would have like technicians do exist. If they knew there was something wrong with it, they'd probably send down a technician. But alternatively, they would also probably send down like a police officer, because the likelihood of it being somebody fucking with it is just as, if not more likely than it fucked up itself. Or probably to the ranger, because some Pokemon might have gotten into it or something like that. Alright. As you come across, as you begin the trips to the forest, you're noticing like pipes coming out of the ground and shit, and like check like waste stations and shit, and just like the remnants of the parts of the plant that aren't used anymore. As you begin to hike through it. Alright, the plant is huge, though. It's like ExxonMobil huge.
Damn. That is a big fucking plant.
This is a fucking plant.
Work for
Take
Bigger,
bigger use.
no, maybe.
Internet.
I work for a chemical vendor.
Okay.
That I work in Exxon for a chemical vendor.
Okay.
Is it clean inside or dirty? Does it look like?
I didn't mean to, I forgot about that. It was just a question I've wondered for a long
It's
time.
dirty. It's all janky and shit.
No one's watching anyways.
You're not allowed to say
It's like
who you work for?
I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, just personal
Yeah.
information.
I would rather not wear this, but hopefully the camera angle, you can't read what that said most of the time.
Oh, I forgot we're on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say bad things with the places you work for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I hate the school I work for.
I bet.
Wait, you're a teacher? The youth of tomorrow is
Working customer service sucks nuts.
Actually, that might be easy to narrow down, because it's like, where are they streaming out of? It's gotta be one of these places, and it's like...
It's not like they can actually.
On that regard, do you know how many
In the
schools
greater
there
Houston
are?
area?
There are a lot of schools.
There are like 1,000
There are fucking
schools.
shit ton of schools around here.
There's more schools than customer. Well, I guess technically customer service
Way
is super
to
broad.
talk about what city we're in.
The greater Houston area.
One of the largest cities in America. It's like it's not
Over
Like
over
number
4
3.
million people.
Oh,
Way to
more
narrow
than,
it
wait,
down for the entire U.S.
more than
Here's an
5.
interesting picture of what it might look like,
Okay.
courtesy of Google Images.
Do we want to split up and search for clues?
Oh, those just are all over the place by the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of ground we kind of need to.
Okay. Is there like?
Did the guy say what we were looking for, or was he just like, you'll know it when you see it?
No,
It was
he's
just,
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
like,
a big
you
fucking
have-
switch
yeah, no,
that
he's
says
like,
quest here.
you'd have to navigate your way into the heart of the plant and find like the main like reactor thing that runs on antimatter or whatever. And
The electrode reactor.
There's some kind of like floor plan thing, like near the elevators or near the door.
you have to find the elevators.
Split up and search for answers.
Shung.
Well, not like 5 ways.
The wind howls
6
to the empty.
ways.
The wind howls to the empty pipe.
You 3 and the left, and us 3 will go right.
Also, this was a question I think got asked earlier while I was taking a shit.
What?
Can I put out more than one Pokemon at once now?
Yeah. That kind of violates the spirit of it, but it's whatever.
When I was double battler, that was my specialty.
Yeah, but double battling is like a team effort with the other person you're battling.
Double
with,
battle
not-
implies that the other person is also using two. That there's another 2 Pokemon.
You'd have to be like good enough to command just 2 Pokemon.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You can say he's not experienced enough.
You could say yes, but your Pokemon gain experience lower.
I guess I don't know. That's how we're doing it. Because I was just going to take something like an experience, like
Well, you don't get
level.
XP.
Yeah, you really
so,
don't. So
I mean,
Alright, but his Pokemon would level slower.
I guess it really is arbitrary, and I can't really afford to slow down or speed up the process because it's all based on just events.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Maybe part of our trainer's license is that we're not supposed to do that.
But I guess you might like out in the wild, you're about to get killed by something.
That's true.
yeah. I gotta take this real quick actually. So we can do that. All right. It happens. Bladders do exist.
I totally forget I'm on the internet. 90% of the time. On the internet.
The funny thing is, you were perfectly aware of that when you had your jerk-off competition with Cody.
you knew.
I'm not ashamed of pretending to jerk off on the camera.
What, you are pretending?
Is your dick invisible?
Yes. It's just always there, hanging out in the open.
It's terrifying.
What? You just like tripped in his head on the wall, and he was like, ah!
I guess.
Right, so Teddiursa has like 4 brawn, 4 agility, 4 cuteness, cuteness overload. Where did you go?
Grimer's like 0 in all stats.
I don't know. Realistically, I think Grimer would have a shit ton. He would have like a lot of brawn. There's no defense set outside of Soak, and that's the kind of shitty thing is that like Grimer doesn't really have that great of attack sense, but he's really good defense stats.
That's true. Well, I mean, look, that's reflected in Soap. I mean, that would be the stat.
Yeah, Soak and resilience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a janitor. I didn't know it was a Pokemon trainer class. Janitor Felix. Who uses dog type Pokemon.
To help him off the floor.
I guess. It looks like a mop
He
face.
puts a
He's got like a
Frow
mop.
Frow?
No, it's a little bump.
Up, yeah.
It's got like a mop face
puts
thing.
a mop thing on his butt as it slides itself across the floor.
Butt scoot!
Itself along his front end.
Oh yeah, you also missed DE Steve butt scooting. That was a thing on like worldwide Twitch streaming. He like butt scooted on a stage in like Germany.
Who?
The guy who the like creative director of Warframe.
Oh.
It was mildly entertaining because they were like what's her name was super embarrassed.
What inspired him to do that?
They were just talking about the dog things in the game, and he was like, "We need to act this out." And then he was like, "I'm like a dog, and I'm digging a hole, and you get attacked and get down, and I don't do anything because I'm still digging my hole, and then my butt scoot away." That's probably the thing they're trying to fix is like the butt scooting and digging while you're dying.
It will do that?
Mm-hmm. It has priorities, and sometimes his priority isn't to save you. His priority is to keep butt scooting.
I
and,
don't know
like,
that anything actually butt scoots.
it
but
doesn't, but I like to think it does now.
Do it again. Does it actually know lick is an attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like the first attack it learns.
It says starting on
Yeah.
the.
Got it.
Lick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter knows it.
So it's Teddy Ursa, which is what we're talking about. I'll read it later.
Is that supposed to be your Haunter impression?
I don't have a big tongue.
Thank you.
Hunter.
Remember, they don't say their names.
Hunter does.
I like to believe they do.
You're still a challenger.
Sweet, I can get this for free.
I'm gonna rape you in the butt. I'm gonna pee in your ass. I know.
Teddy Ursa, you think has 3 brawn?
Yeah, it has, its attack stats super high.
That's more of like a physical attack thing rather than actual like. I don't know. RPL.
It's physical attack, it's also
So physical attack, you would just do that as its physical attack strat, not its brawn.
Well, whatever. We'll crank it out. I'll work it out later. Right now, it's just kind of whatever until he uses it. So anyway, yeah. So you're exploring the plan.
And we went with Team Calm and Team Overreact.
Did you?
Wait, what?
I'm
There's those
put
three.
my backpack
That's
up on
three.
the couch because your house is crawling with cockroaches.
Overreact?
Apparently that's what they're
And
calling
keeping it
us.
on the ground is inviting that disaster for them to just crawl in here, and it's got so many pockets and zippers and buckles and shit that I won't even notice the stair tails crawling right up my asshole.
What?
I don't even know.
Cockroaches.
So I'm putting my backpack on top of like your couch because your house is just crawling with cockroaches, and like
That sucks.
keeping anything on the ground like that is just inviting them to crawl inside it, and it's got so many buckles and straps and zippers and shit that they're gonna be right inside my asshole by the time I notice them.
It's pretty hardcore, they went inside your asshole.
Wow.
While you're wearing pants sitting down.
They're gonna do that, alright? It's something too horrible to contemplate. That's how phobias work.
It's good to know that you admit it.
Yeah, I do admit it.
Yeah, it's just like me and spiders.
Yeah.
I know that, like, there's no spiders in Texas that are horribly, horribly deadly except for, like, 2.
Yes, too.
However,
God.
I assume that they're all just horribly, horribly deadly
There's a
anyways.
huge one where I work.
Okay,
I thought about taking a picture of it and showing it to you.
I'll be alright.
I love the picture of the one spider that uses 4 of its legs to, like, net fucking insects. That was freaking awesome.
That's pretty crazy. I'll figure out having all the roaches at work. They're killed by all the ants.
They killed all the ants.
Yeah, I found like 2. They're just like swarmed to death by ants while they're like still trying to move.
Nice.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna leave.
It's like crazy, like,
Nothing to do here.
crazy, like, jungle or violence is happening in your workplace, and you're like, well, time to go.
Remember that time there was a banana spider at your dad's? Huge. What the fuck?
Alright. Yeah.
So we're
The first time I saw it,
Yeah,
I
so
thought
you're
it wasn't
in the
real.
power plant. It's really big and metal and rusted and janky looking, and it probably doesn't need any further description than that.
It's like that one planet you explore in the first Pokemon.
Yeah, basically. Only it looks like an actual, like, chemical plant. These chemical plants look the most elaborate.
Yeah. I know what that looks like.
Yes. So does anyone else have ever seen a chemical plant?
No, you don't. You don't know the inner workings.
Don't know.
Much like the outside, just a lot of pipes.
If you lived 100
Yes,
years,
very much so.
if you lived 100 years ago, you would think it was a death palace. I always
It kind
imagine
of
that.
still is.
If there was some dude like 200 years in the past that came to the future and like saw that, I wonder if he thought anyone would live there. If they were like some kind of horrible death tyrant king or something like that, and that was their castle. And I have to explain to him that it's not, although it is a death castle.
Don't worry, it's very poorly defended, so you're good.
Yeah. It's curdy.
It's all about the way you market it.
So all the way you market it. That's awesome.
So anyways, you go Steve. Did you actually divide in teams, or how's this going
Yes.
down?
Yeah.
Three.
Fun.
And a
Team Calm, us 3 versus Team Overreact. Those 3.
Yeah. How did that come about as a name for the team?
I don't know.
Not that it matters.
Because so far in this particular game, this has been the calm side of the table.
When have I overreacted?
When did I overreact?
You were throwing rocks in a pond.
I don't know if that's overreaction.
That's not a
It's
reaction.
not really overreaction.
That's more just like, team, I'm gonna do something really dickish. Like, capture like
Team Dick versus Team.
I wouldn't really call us Team Dick. I mean, you've been kind of a dick.
I call it Team Ambitious.
How
There
am
we
I-
go.
How am I a dick?
I call it half
Team
the table and
adventure.
the other half
You're
the
the
table.
one
pretty much
making
is
up
the only
horrible names for us.
thing that's
That's out of game.
The only thing over there is water.
You're so pretentious.
It's okay. Team Rock Parents is dead.
Team
I
Democracy!
do not blame you at all for going into that extra.
No, that's not where that's not where I'm over there.
Are you going over there?
Oh, my chest hurts really bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's Red Bull in the cabinet if you want Red Bull.
Well, you should probably not drink Red Bull. Your
I'm
chest
not
hurts really
drinking it for
bad.
him.
I know.
Is there more than one?
You can bail if you wanted to go like lay down or something. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
feel bad about it.
Those just look like monsters. I don't see the.
It's yeah, well, it's whatever.
There's monsters in the front, Red Bull behind the monsters.
Monsters fine.
The Red Bull's been there for like over a year at this point.
Yeah. It's Red Bull. You think it's gonna go bad?
Yeah.
Fucking Red Bull.
It's made out of
It's
chemical
not gonna get
preservatives.
worse.
Made out of chemicals.
I like this name. Team Democracy. Team Chaos.
Says the proletariat. Like.
Alright, I'm okay with
Like-
that. Actually,
In Poke Russia, Democracy.
Poker
is king.
Russia, which is like democratic. Trying to bring democracy.
And
to the
President
world.
Flareon rules us through progress.
I mean, for them to be able to afford all the Pokemon centers being free, we have to not live in a democracy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You kind of do live in the
Yeah.
socialist like type of country currently. And
So in Poke Russia, there are no Pokemon centers.
gotta go through an HMO or some shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe the people are more socially evolved than we are. And
They don't Poke battle anymore.
Oh wait, that would be child kidnapping. That would be packed, not packed. Oh, that was overzealous. Kidnapping just does not start with a T.
Pack.
Packed. Yeah, it's packed.
Well, it could still be packed. It's Pokemon against child theft.
Oh, that's revenge child theft.
Fuck yeah.
That's right. Alright, so you go and you explore and
They put our hamburgers for missing Pokemon.
Alright, you guys.
I kill it! I'm overreacting apparently!
So generally as it was pointed out, we really got to consider just taping this because we do this personal shit way too much.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
Wait, why
Just
did
edit it
we
out
take
later.
No, I said we really should consider it because we just don't like.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know that I can filter like all the personal shit out like of my word filter. That would take a lot for me to unlearn. To do that.
I don't know what was just said that was bad.
Oh, I'm calling out by your names and shit like that. First
Oh,
names
okay.
aren't so bad.
Our names are on the fucking thing.
That's true, but
Yeah.
I don't
As
know.
long as we're not calling each other by like our first and last name.
Yeah.
And middle name.
And like address.
And address.
By the way,
Such as-
or-
his guy's last name.
Or both of them.
I saw a guy at work that looked just like Guy.
It's not him. Guy, that's too much work.
That would be too much work for him.
That would
He
require-
worked. No. He works in the part where like they sell safety equipment.
That's still too much work for him.
Yeah, that's a lot
Okay.
of work for him.
Okay.
This is too far to drive.
He can barely keep his coronas, and it's like going because it's too much work for him. And he's just like, hey, I'll do it later. Anyway, y'all. So yeah, as it was pointed out, that there really isn't usually anyone here, so it's kind of haunting. It's the parents who would just sweep through the pipes.
It's kind of haunter.
It's kind of haunter.
Woo!
Which is also
I'm a
pretty dangerous
spooky
because these
monster.
places aren't upkept by like the by what would have been the large like fleet of technicians pre-downfall.
Mm-hmm.
They've sort of become a habitat for for Pokemon and other such things that could survive in that environment. So it needs to be on your guard. Just know you see something off in the distance.
Like zoom.
Something spherical just floating off.
Something spherical.
You're the professor. In training. Intern.
Whatever my title is. I guess we slowly walk forward. Try and see.
Right. As you come to a more open area, you notice that there are some metal orbs just kind of doing their thing, floating around.
That's a thing. No, sir, I don't like it.
Magnemite. Magnet Pokemon. Magnemite is a seemingly robotic life that life form that has a gray spherical body, almost like.
Yeah.
The magnet units on the Magnemite's body create electromagnetic waves that allow it to defy gravity and can potentially disrupt electrical equipment.
Racket.
Magnemite is not known to be unnecessarily aggressive, but may... Yeah, that's all you get. It is also attracted to electromagnetic fields and so tends to congregate in such areas as this. This is a lot of metal or working electrical equipment.
Are they doing anything or just floating around?
They're just kind of chilling. They don't eat or sleep or anything like that. You can tell because they're mostly just inorganic. Even though they're not technically a man-made Pokemon for some stupid reason.
Right.
They do exist naturally. However, I'm calling them that because they're made of like metal balls and screws and magnets. How the fuck is that natural?
Well, like, we didn't physically go up and create them. Like, those pieces just...
Right, but they're inorganic. That's the point.
Moon rays.
But it was like moon rays.
It's like a moon rays.
That's true. Moon rays is the catch-all shit for this. This is like whatever.
Where do you think drivers came from? Moon rays.
Moon rays.
I know you're like the least initiated into Pokemon out of all of us.
All I knew was the first one.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I think
And
that's
a couple of ones from the... What's the second one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Gold and silver.
Yeah, I actually don't know really shit about Pokemon. I know first and second gen, I know a little bit of third gen, and that's it.
You can pretty much imply the rest.
But they do tend to be non-aggressive.
And ignore the ice cream.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
Yeah, we went through.
we all like to pretend that one doesn't exist.
slip past.
Some of the Magnemites disperse upon seeing you. Some of them don't.
Some of them like raise their rifles and record a fire.
As you again go Pokedex is like Magnemite. The Magnemite.
Turn it off.
So just being around here is interfering with electrical stuff. Seems like we have to clear these out.
That may not necessarily be true.
Magnemite, the unscalable Pokemon.
Sometimes they do, but they usually just congregate.
Anyway, go fuck yourself. Well, it seems like they might be interfering with something around here.
I don't know. They're just kind of here. I don't really see them doing anything that would cause it to suddenly go out.
All right. Well, let's move on.
We'll keep it in mind.
All right. So as you go through the Magnemite field, the Magnemite sort of they're kind of just doing their thing. Some of you can like fart drive.
Not trusted.
Like they're just kind of like doing whatever. They're not really like
Just
don't
don't
really
appear
care.
threatening.
Well,
As you would try very carefully not to appear threatening, roll me
Threaten.
threatening plus threatening.
coercion.
Fail this roll. Gotcha.
Perception plus cunning. And your difficulty will be
3 purple.
yes. There you go.
I got a success.
I got a failure.
Okay. You don't see crap. You, on the other hand, see. You, on the other hand, hear a like thunk like that as a rock hits a magnemite. Bunk.
Run!
It starts like shooting out fucking thunder waves and shit. Everybody like roll me. I don't know, athletics plus something. I guess agility is your like escape the horrible Pokemon like trap. Roll. Or possibly vigilance. I don't know.
Let's see. Well, I got a success and 3 predators.
Okay, what are you?
A success and 2 predators.
Okay. Like it just starts like throwing out fucking things, and the Magmamites all start reacting and shit.
Shooting at electricity and self-destruction and whatnot.
What happened?
Somebody threw a rock.
What?
I don't know. Couldn't have. I don't think a Pokemon. I don't. Some Pokemon throw rocks, but not that small. Right?
I mean, anything's possible.
I don't think. I don't. It looks like someone was trying to get them to attack us.
Did we escape?
Or,
Yes.
Okay.
or they're just messing around with them. That's possible too, I suppose.
Yeah, but I didn't see anyone, did you?
Didn't see anyone, but I definitely saw a rock get thrown. Or maybe it fell on him.
Nope, you saw it get thrown. Like,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
It
It came at, but at the angle it was coming from.
Yes, it came at a throwing angle.
Yeah. It couldn't have just fallen.
Alright. I don't know, y'all could do something to figure out what was the cause if you wanted to, or you could
I
continue
like
during the plan.
peer around the corner and
Oh, I know. Growlithe. Ogre Sleuth.
I don't know, I'll just say it.
Follow the scent of anything that seems organic.
Alright. Go ahead and roll Pokemon plus. I don't know what your Pokemon plus, I guess, intelligence? I don't know, discipline, charm, kind of something.
intelligence and probably.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. It's fine. Get him to do it.
But 1 plus my intelligence. Okay.
It's like UFO.
Yeah.
That wasn't next.
Oh, yeah.
So
Totally for these so far.
2 predators and a success.
Yeah, so, Growlithe begins to sniff around. He begins to go towards a big clump of like pipes. Like that, as some Rattata scatter out of them. He begins to bark at them and chase.
Growlithe, don't.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be Pokemon plus presence, or willpower or something.
Presence.
And then they just look up tail.
Okay.
Dragon and fair.
Holy crap! I succeeded, but two TIE Fighter windows. I got two. I got 2
I
blanks.
see that, yes. It takes you a little while to wrangle them back, but you do just in time as the Rattata runs into the field and immediately just stops moving.
Like it turns around and looks at us, or just like
No, it's just like
Those were dead.
Oh.
you're not sure.
Paralyzed.
You're not sure it's dead.
I'm going with.
Like into the freaking out Magmamites. This point, right into the freaking out Magmamite field.
I look behind the pipes where the Rattata came from.
There's just more like. Okay, over there.
Yeah, I went to sleep at like 4:30.
Oh, we all did.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
I did.
Unlike that was in over here.
I was responsible. I was ready to game today.
I thought you
You brought
came
your
here
game
from like
face?
work.
No.
Oh.
I thought there was a possibility I was.
That's what the text was at like 8 in the morning. At like was like I'm on the way. It was like you like were driving from work and you're like I'm on the way, bitches.
No, I was just letting y'all know that I was gonna make it today.
Yeah. But did you wipe?
I did not.
Did you what?
None of
You
y'all.
wipe
I did not wipe any of y'all.
Cody, my butt needs wiping.
It's like a Rattata nest. Your Pokemon then like begins to search around more and some more common types.
But who threw the rock?
He does have a scent. Oh, he has several scents, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Rattata couldn't throw on the rock.
I need you to listen to me. Growlithe, I need you to listen.
Bacon.
No, not bacon. Rattatas are not what I'm looking for. Find the other organic thing. You need to listen closely and focus.
Alright,
Well, know what organic means?
No, probably not.
not.
Bacon?
You could probably try using another word.
Look for a person.
There we go. That's an interesting idea.
Where am I?
I need you to look for the non-Pokemon.
No, it's like a person. Why didn't the fucker say something?
That thing is
Dumb fuck.
on the fucking case because it's a Growlithe and that's what they do.
They growl.
Man, I hope it's like our arch enemy. Or like
the rat
the big bad guy. Because now
I feel like it's the rat
now
pack.
my Growlithe has his scent.
I feel like it's the rat pack.
He never forgets it.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the thing is this big bad guy uses a different perfume every day.
God damn it! No!
Oh my god, that would be some kind of crazy like mind game anime shit going on in there. That would be pretty cool, but
Why is he a dude?
They call me the Spritzer.
to throw you off his track.
He's like one of those old school anime villains that always were kind of metrosexual or,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
beyond
no, that's new school
metrosexual.
too. That's new school as well.
It's the same school.
Like,
It never
like,
graduated.
Battle of the
I
Planets,
just got
like,
done
with
watching,
the bird helmets, you know, the
yeah.
the bad guy who had these weird thigh boots and booty shorts.
That was-
Gachamon
yeah,
is the name.
Gachamon.
Is the Japanese name for it. G-Force was the American.
And the other one was Science
was
Ninja
booty
Gachamon
shorts.
was another title. I don't know which.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Gachamon.
The Get Back
Wait,
is one of the
Anyone is that?
movies.
Yeah. I guess Monster one of them. So far past that over here.
Yeah.
See,
well,
y'all need to be more prepared like I am. I buy my.
The Get Backers was an anime, and there was a chick in there who specialized in different types of perfumes.
Yeah. I remember, yeah.
There was even Yu-Gi-Oh! Where that one chick totally cheated by spraying all her cards with a different scented perfume.
Yeah.
That
And then she pretended to be psychic to psych out her opponent, only calling attention to her fucking cheating.
Yeah, does actually
I'm
fucking
just like,
cheated.
I'm just like, that is. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
That makes it. Just keep a secret
Yeah.
and just be like, I know which card I'm gonna draw.
But also, just honestly, with each one different perfume, after like
Yes.
2 minutes, like,
Yeah,
you know,
and after her multi-factory sense must have been the most amazing thing in the world because
Yeah.
how the fuck do you tell the difference between
I can't
40
even
different
imagine
perfumes? Was
I
that
too lack
I
that
can't
ability.
even imagine that.
right?
look, I would get a headache after like
2 seconds.
Yeah, like those old ladies at school that they just, I don't know, they bathe in perfume or something. Like
It's called a whore's bath.
I think old men, old
called
women,
a
I think some of them
Hey, that's
like,
what it's
lose their
called.
sense of
It's called
smell as they
French
get
bathing.
older, and that's why they douse. I don't know because
I think
why would
they
you
lose
fucking
their
douse-
sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why would you fucking put that much cologne or perfume? It's horribly offensive. Like you said, my throat closes up and I can't breathe.
Yeah, I get that way in Home Depot when I start smelling wood, like freshly cut wood.
Oh, I like
It makes
Yeah,
me.
that's-
It makes me claustrophobic for some reason.
you might be allergic to pine or something,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Doesn't
or cedar. I think
It
cedar
doesn't.
is
It's
one.
not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. I don't know why.
Oh, I like the
Maybe you were
smell of
molested by a
freshly cut
treehouse.
wood.
Maybe when you, in another life, you were trapped inside of a sawmill, held captive, when you were feeding your torture.
Apparently, if you light a match in a sawmill, you can cause a huge
Oh
explosion.
yeah.
Oh, 'cause it
Oh,
does
yeah.
sparkle over.
Either way,
I'm sorry,
Yes,
Robert. Go
yeah.
ahead.
I only have so much time left.
You're right, yeah, that's true. We do. Okay, so
Find that person.
alright, he's on the fucking net. Y'all, alright,
Gotcha.
We found a Growlithe.
are getting into the
Shit, they found it stuck through that rock.
dude, this is like it's just like when y'all like Yeah, you caught me. I was trying to get y'all back. Alright. You, Alright, so you guys go and proceed to, like, into the interior. You come across, like, an elevator that'll probably take you to where you want to go.
Is there a floor plan thing?
Yeah.
It only goes to floor 37 and floor
Inevitable
98.
is success.
Because that's how elevators work in Pokemon universe now.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The most recent game, you go to this like major city, and you only go to arbitrary weird floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like floor 2 and 3, it's like floor 22. Floor 57.
Alright, the
Well,
place
what's
is
on the
really
other
fucking
floors?
creepy.
Just
You may want to, like... Anyway, yes, the place is really fucking creepy. You may want to have something out that has a better sense than yourselves.
Grammar.
Damn it, how did you know? That was a perfect situation for all this metal. Just melt your way through the walls, Grimer! Go Eevee.
Maybe. Alright.
Mine's already out.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunately,
Alright, so as you proceed, you know, down-
Eevee has anticipation.
It does. I see, I was anticipating this.
You were sexticipating it.
Yes. You were, you enter like a corridor that's like with like the lights going off and shit. Like, it obviously has power, which the rest of the plant does. Is still running, sort of. This big obtuse machine, like go-burst style thing. Nobody knows how it functions anymore. In which there appear to be like Pokeballs sitting in like these little areas. Yo, I ain't got no Pokedex.
What the hell are those Pokeballs doing over there? Who would just leave those lying around?
Perhaps this is a research
I've
facility.
been down. I
I
guess.
thought it was a power plant.
Your Eevee is freaking the fuck out.
Perhaps Pokeballs are danger? I don't know. Eevee is intimidated by location. Be on guard. Perhaps there's danger? It's pretty vague. It just shakes a lot. But it might have like the mage. They do that sometimes.
Well, it is still poison, but it is like you can tell it's like it's anticipation like shake.
It's Spidey senses going on.
Yeah, that's why it's going on.
So I shouldn't touch the Pokeball?
Apparently, also all items are kept in Pokeballs and the thing. I don't know how that fucking works. The games and shit. All the items would just show up as Pokeballs on the ground.
I don't know.
I don't think that's what. As you go to pick up the Pokeball and you do, and pick it up, the power shuts off to one of the generators. Obviously, that was powering it. As you're holding it in your hand, it opens its eyes. And start to freak out and glow. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Fuck, I guess I'm just gonna like stumble backwards.
What is that?
It fucking explodes and throws you back. You take, I don't know, a bunch of damage.
I don't know how much damage I have to take.
4 is my answer to that.
4 is how much I have to take, or how
No,
much
that's
I
what you're taking.
Hey, can I get a pencil?
Yeah, sure.
So as trainers, how much health do we have?
Arbitrary amount of health, bronze plus...
That really hurt, though.
Bronze plus 10, I don't know, that's what humans are in
Fuck.
Star Wars. Alright,
Yeah,
as it
bronze
throws
plus
you
10.
back, the other Pokeballs are startled and open their eyes.
Time to go!
I'm not gonna move unless they start glowing, and then I'm gonna run like all fucking hell.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I know what I think.
Yeah, I
they're
know.
gonna do.
No, they do start to do that. Yeah, you guys better fuck it.
I run back to the elevator. The only place that I know.
Alright, I love this. Your difficulty is 4.
It's athletics and agility.
What the hell is going on over there?
Y'all can hear. Y'all are.
What was that noise?
You hear this.
Well, I failed. But I got a predator, so I'll give whoever goes next a dice.
You can roll a blue dice. He was anticipating. There you go.
It was nothing. I still didn't pass.
Because he had 2 failures.
I
once.
had 4 failures.
Got it. Alright, well, the rest of y'all roll up your shit.
What's the stats? Which stats are we using?
Agility and athletics.
And then 4 purple dice.
Oh. No, wait.
Or possibly coordination. I don't know. Either one. Maybe. Whatever that helps you.
It's the same for me. Holy fuck, I got 4 failures! And then that cancels out too, so...
It's got the explosions.
Wait, but he said he gives the next person to go a blue die.
I did 1 predator.
I give the next person to go a blue
Only
die.
Charlie will survive this explosion.
I do like the exploding.
What's your agility
crap?
I need 2 yellows and 1 green.
As I like final death, I flip one of those and I throw Evie in the elevator. Only Evie must live. Tell them what happened, Evie. Doesn't know how to offer an elevator. No!
It's just sitting there with like the dumb grin on its face.
Oh,
The lightsaber is 3, right?
Yeah.
So, okay,
the lightsaber.
those-
Yeah, it's like what's like.
Cancel, so I just have 1 predator.
shit.
Alright, y'all.
Use it.
I feel like
Do we white out?
I feel like more negative dice than positive always backfires.
So I can use that
Yeah.
predator to
But
give somebody a dice.
but it's okay
Okay.
because those Voltors only have some sort of maximum explosion range.
No, wait. He uses the predators to activate something important in the scene. Hold on.
A
wait,
blast shield, perhaps.
Shut the door between us and the
He shoots a console, which activates the blast doors, saving us from the spaceship.
He punts Evie
Okay.
into a panel on the wall.
Yeah.
And he goes to the door.
See, and
Wait, he had 2 predators.
No,
Okay.
I said 1.
okay, and in case of, it's like in case, it's like we're basically saying in case of agitation, like button. That would probably be by the elevator that you passed that you didn't really notice before, because then if you would have read the sign, it wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense.
And it still doesn't make sense.
Well, it does now, it's because they're agitated.
Okay.
So press it.
As you run, and the Voltor fucking exploded, and you press it, and you duck into the elevator as it begins to close.
Are we all together?
Yeah, the blast like knocks you into the elevator as it closes down and shit. The whole fucking thing just explodes. The elevator immediately drops.
No shit. Now I'm gonna have to carry around my unconscious body.
As whatever the protocol is for the button that you press goes into like activation mode to seal off the that's like it goes to like power down all the shit in that section and like shut it off so all the Voltors exploding don't damage anything. As the elevator drops, its grav lift initiates and eventually it drops as it speed drops faster than it would fall at the speed of gravity because it's on like a grav lift thing. So it's like trying to escape the explosion as fast as possible. So the rest of you 2 can suffer 4 damage as well, and then just.
I'm just gonna sit down.
I don't know where I am.
Or I guess I'm already
we
sitting,
have
or like laying or
Ron
whatever.
plus 10 is
Just
our
gonna lay there
health.
for a little bit.
Ron plus 10.
Is our health.
I like this. I like this game.
You pencil me, good
Like
sir.
Daisy Traps.
Excellent, sir.
Unfortunately, it's just like, it's fine. He's just like looking at
Bitch, don't.
exactly like, what are you doing? Why aren't you just sitting there?
Pegging you.
I don't know, it wouldn't hurt me.
It might.
It might! Hey, bitch.
Magnemites have existed for 1,500 years, according to this in this universe. leftovers.
So that history is to go back 1,500 years for Magnemites, but the rest of the world, no, like human history.
With the Great War, which I imagine was only a couple centuries ago.
That's not true. Yes, all of human like history is mostly lost when the net collapsed. Nobody read books anymore.
And the Great Cyber War. 2012.
We were Cyber War 2012. I don't know who's supposed to take that pencil, but somebody got it.
Never mind. I was trying to offer back, and I was like, you didn't take this. It's mine now.
You look super tired as well. We're all so fucked right now. We're all just like, yeah, guys, we're all
I
playing.
don't know why all of a sudden.
Actually, this woke me up. So, but
This
Right,
did
this
help.
is starting to wake me up as well. But your works are starting to crash. That's what's happening to you. You drank. How did you drink that entire thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what's happening. You drank it, then you were up, and now you're like,
Yeah.
bloodshot eyes.
What did he drink?
You drank like a whole fucking like. You drank like a 40 monster.
Oh.
That thing.
That. One of those.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so no, you're definitely crashing now.
Yeah.
You have to drink the other one to
Also, we're
counteract
probably
that.
hungry at this point. Alright.
Most nice.
So you guys, do that. Alright, so lesson learned.
don't pick up random shit.
Don't pick up Pokeballs. They're always deadly. Twice they've been deadly monsters.
Let Rook scan first.
I knew out of game, but in game.
I know. My apologies. That is regressing the 14-year-old child right there.
Hey, look, man.
Drunken
You know,
Russian mummy.
in my whole life, I can honestly say, until now, Pokeball had never hurt me.
No, Max. It was
In Poke Russia, to train into a Pokeball, they strap you to a tree and beat you with Pokeball. They teach you how to dodge, dip, dive, and dodge.
to be one of
Doge, dip, dive, and doge.
you must know how Pokemon feel.
You live in some fucked up backwards place, man.
This place is horrendous death-filled chaos land.
Yes, it is.
I think it's more of a where he lives is an altered perception of what we see,
Oh.
not necessarily
My character is like, he doesn't live anywhere else.
physical
He's just
place.
insane.
Well, there are no other
I hadn't
continents.
thought of that possibility.
There are other continents, only Poke America. Who lost the
No,
Pokemon.
Poke cheese plate or whatever the fuck.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
Just find out what cheese plate is.
All the
and I'll
cities
really
where you
like-
come from are named after vodkas.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Svedka Town.
Russian standard,
Yeah.
Smirnoff
Western Sun,
City.
Or it should be just alcohols or something like that.
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff City.
Comes with a paper tab. Comes with a paper cap. Because you are expected to finish it once you open it.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, all vodka in Russia is sold with like paper tops because once you open it, they're not expecting you to close, like to seal it back up again because you're just gonna drink the entire bottle. Like once you open it, there's no point in closing it because you're going to finish it.
It's a crack bottle. Like
Maybe not all vodka.
vodka.
That might be probably an exaggeration, but vodka, like cheaper vodka, and then possibly also more expensive vodkas are commonly sold with paper tabs
Why are you so
as opposed to caps because there's just no point in sealing them. You're gonna be done with it once you open it.
So, they get all exploded.
So I've been told.
And then where? So now it's back to them, I imagine.
It could be booze.
It can be both. Like suddenly you'll just hear like a crash and you'll come running to see what it is.
So anyway, yeah, you guys hear probably explosions going, like something
Upstairs?
something happened somewhere in the plant, like
Okay.
possibly close to you, where like you're not entirely sure. The plant's really big and it's got a lot of layers to it, but something definitely happened.
Layers.
I'm not sure what that was, but I guess we'll deal with it when we come across it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, girl. Keep on track.
We gotta figure out who's doing this. Maybe
Yeah.
they're
Who
behind
threw that fucking rock is what I really want to know.
Gotta teach him some manners.
Growlithe style, by letting my Pokemon beat him up instead of doing anything myself. Because I'm only 14, and he's probably like some 27-year-old like bodybuilder like biker guy who's gonna also have Pokemon,
Who likes
and
to
then
have
I'm gonna beat up his Pokemon, and then have my Pokemon beat up his Pokemon, and then my Pokemon are gonna beat up him.
Shut up.
Alright. So you guys continue probably your exploration of the planet. As you would even have to cross it. The next major city with a gym in it is on the other side of the planet anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is if you weren't going to go here for the town's sake, then you would have had to cross here anyway. So
I see.
this was going down no matter what.
You could have just gone around it. Like,
It's too big. It's huge.
It's a big complex.
Yeah, it's a big, just giant, like it's
Yeah.
just a giant, constant spanning complex. Like the sluiceway runs into it and shit too. It's just huge.
Exxon Bay 10.
Yeah, it would be like trying to cross that entire like area.
It's the third biggest plant in the world.
Yeah,
for real.
damn. Maybe not quite that big, but it's fucking huge.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe it's not that big. I don't know.
Who cares?
Size.
Yeah.
All into our imaginations. All right. Nobody gets that joke. I said we all get that joke. Nobody
I got it
gets
because
that
you
joke.
told me the story.
Yeah. Nobody gets that joke yet. Okay. Or I guess we shouldn't really explain that. Anyway. Eventually, y'all come across. You're trying to wrap this shit up. You eventually come to the heart of the complex after a while of exploring it.
Okay.
Did
we see anything besides Rattatas and Magnemites?
Yeah, it's in the smokestacks of the thing. You can see other spherical Pokemon, like just.
Are they the ones that we saw?
They are not.
Oh,
Are they close enough for me to scan them?
Try.
I'll try.
Alright.
by the way, guys, we saw
are we back
Pokemon
together?
that looked
Your team
like
go? We're back together?
Yeah, that was fine. That.
Go
looked
Team
like
Awesome?
they looked like
Yeah.
Pokeballs, but they blew up in our faces.
Wait, was that what we heard earlier?
Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
Depends on what you define as okay.
Yeah.
The power plant is most definitely not okay.
Because we're supposed to be fixing it, not blowing it up.
Look, when you power your power plant with explosives, it's bound to explode.
They're not powering over
Yeah.
explosives.
Without the ability to scan the Pokemon, you have no clue what they're talking about. You have to manually go through your Pokedex to figure out what does that.
Anyways, just if you see a bunch of Pokeballs lying around, it's not some fucking benevolent soul who left a bunch of Pokeballs. They're some kind of Pokemon and they explode.
Oh, that's good to know.
Alright then.
Alright.
I probably would have made that mistake.
They are Coughings.
Well, those are coughings. In case you guys were curious.
Not really my
What
thing.
is coughing? Is it some sort of airborne disease?
It's like,
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Why
It's
does,
like
Coughing. Poison gas Pokemon.
why does coughing seem so stupidly happy? Like
He
stupid.
loves making people miserable.
But then wheezing looks so miserable. Like oh
Because
my
he
God.
has
He's
a
a
fucking
tumor.
growth coming out of his fucking
Yeah,
head.
he's like 3 coughings fused together. That's
Think
like-
about it. It's like having a
And one is
potential
like a therapy
twin.
coughing.
Coughing's,
Yeah,
coughing's
right.
like coughing, and then wheezing's like.
Think about it. It's like one of those people that have like the dead sibling
Why
like
does
still here.
Grimer look so
Yeah.
happy?
That's what I was saying. Like, we don't know where Pokemon takes place.
Grimer
There's a whole
looks super
Pokemon.
happy.
It's a floating organic orb with a human face that just is pockmarked and spews poisonous gas and vomits sludge. Pokemon could take place in hell for all anyone knows.
Yeah.
Alright, coughing. This is fair, you know what coughing looks like. Coughings create gases with its body, mixing toxins with garbage, and produces more gas in higher temperatures. These gases are malodorous.
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 Oh, wow. I don't know that word.
Oh, malodorous is a malady. Like that. They cause maladies.
Okay.
No, malodorous means it
Malodorous.
stinks.
Oh, malodorous.
Malodorous sand cuties.
Malodorous,
That is
okay.
indeed how you pronounce that word.
Okay.
They are malodorous. And cause sniffles, coughs, and teary eyes. They basically spew pepper spray, apparently. Like a weaker version of that.
Like tear gas. I guess.
The gases are also lighter than air, allowing coffin to hover. When agitated, it creates more toxic gas and expels it through the whole its body. Alright.
This is a flying version of those shit piles that we found in the sluiceway.
Alright. So you go even further than the planet. Eventually you come to the heart of the planet. As you approach, you hear people's voices.
Growlithe, destroy them!
Ready for your hand on head bullshit. Shenanigans. Alright, like, man, how much longer is this gonna take? I don't know, but we gotta just keep doing it, alright? Like, it's not gonna fix itself. But it's like, if you're back from Rick, it's like, nah, man, I haven't heard from Rick. Maybe he knows what that explosion is. Hey, Rick, you know what that explosion was that we heard? Is that you? Were you doing something? It was like, nah, man, I wasn't doing nothing. It's probably one of those Voltorbs that exploded or something like that. Someone probably pissed it off. And it's like, oh yeah, man, I hate going to those fucking corridors. I just feel like they're just gonna fuck me up.
Did I hear the word Voltorb?
Yes.
Can I manually search that?
You can try. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. You can go Voltorb.
Do I have a listing for it?
Sure.
Alright, I will show it to Max.
Because that's how.
Is this what you guys sell? Okay, well, don't touch those.
Let me see. Yeah, no touch those. Thanks. Especially you, fucking Russia.
Oh, don't give me.
Voltorb is a real Pokemon. Let's say Pokemon with a face minus the button.
It's a great one.
The top half is the red, the bottom half is white because of the Pokemon that was created when one one was exposed to an energy pulse. It was first seen. Yeah, no one knows how it was created or whatever, but they're usually found in power plants. They explode when they get pissed off, and they always get pissed off. Because they're singularly unique emotion. It's just being really pissed.
Yeah,
These
it's
guys-
the eyes.
These guys sound like adults or kids.
They're adults. They're definitely older. Okay. No man, it's like, I don't know. We just gotta keep doing this. It's like we don't even know how this fucking thing works. Like nobody does. It's exactly nobody does. We just fuck it up. And then the towns don't have power around here. That's the entire fucking point. You dingus. And it's like, oh man. I think that bitch gave me the clap. It's level 4.
Damn.
She just got real.
Yeah,
And that's
that got way too real.
That's cool.
because he is the derpiest of Pokemon.
He
ever.
also had to carry syphilis.
It's very simple.
Probably.
That guy
I
should have put his dick in a grinder.
copy the tools.
Or
I'm just too lazy to just sit there and draw like
sluts.
a bunch of thousands of lines on primer.
She's got the grind.
Like all the
on
wavy
us.
lines.
Or the money. Sluts.
This
They make
reminds
up
me of like
torn stockings.
Grimace.
They could not have caved harbor to the internet.
No, they couldn't have.
That's what I was saying,
They could have made like an Iwatsu Pokemon or something.
oh my god, they totally. That was what I was saying. The only way they could have caved harbor to the internet is if they gave like all Blaziken's tits and a penis.
Tits and a penis.
Balls optional. Like,
Ball's optional.
that's what I'm saying. That's the only way they could have caved harbor to the internet on that one. Like, the balls are optional, man. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. It's just how it goes. Like,
Right.
anyway, back
Back to the story.
How many voices?
Oh, they
are
could have
there?
made a.
Two to Rick and
There's like 2. Yes.
They could have also made like another Gardevoir and gone for like a third Gardevoir evolution thing.
Yeah. Which is now 50% male. Because only Glades are all 100% male, but Gardevoir is now a split. Because Gardevoir is a solid evolution, you have to do something special to get Glade now. I believe.
Oh, Gardevoir is always a solid evolution. Glade's always special. You give it a stone.
No, because there was one generation where like Glade was always the male and Gardevoir was always the female.
No.
I'm pretty sure there was at least one generation that did that.
No.
No?
No.
No.
He came in as a special evolution
No.
before the gym.
Okay.
No.
You had to give him a double stone.
Got it.
And it had to be a dude.
Anyway.
That doesn't mean it wasn't a ballerina and then it became like a martial arts master.
Right, yeah.
He's a fencer, damn it.
Martial arts master who also cuts you with his
He
fists.
doesn't have a sword.
He has like a sword on his
Sword hands.
He uses like razor sharp
Anyway,
karate chops.
anywho.
Anyway, okay, yeah, back over where we're supposed to be doing.
Anywho, got a 14 plasma.
No, I'm team fucking plasma.
Team Rocket.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, God, what the fuck. So, you get the idea that these people are fucking up this thing. Like, you seem to have uncovered the problem with the power plant.
Do I see what they look like?
Oh, we can see him.
They're wearing, yeah, they're kind of, they're like, they're sitting around talking on walkie-talkies, but their walkie-talkies aren't working very well, mostly because of the Magnemites and mostly because just complex is
Can I roll my
huge with a
metallic
lot of
knowledge
metal in
skill?
it. What?
Can I roll my metallic knowledge skill?
What's that?
To figure out who they are.
Do they have Do they appear to be armed?
It's on here.
Well, yes, I guess they probably have Pokemon. You can see the Pokeballs on their belts.
But I mean, like a pistol as our
No, they're not.
ranger
They're not
has.
gunned up or anything like that.
They have the nuclear symbol on their chest.
Yeah.
With an A.
With an A. With an A symbol on their chest. Your rage builds. Your Russian rage. Vodka fueled anger.
I can't control this broken.
I charge!
Alright, he charges.
Holy fuck! Someone needs to help him.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I run after.
yeah, we're in it now.
I brutally murder them with my fists!
I was just thinking that our
They all have
ranger
bull whips because apparently that's what fucking King Rocket used. They're like,
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't like the
bull
manga.
whips?
They had like bull whips to like
Holy
whoop their
shit.
Pokemon and shit.
Okay,
like
never
that.
mind. I see you
And,
have
like
a bull whip.
in the original like manga, or not the original manga, the original game too, like the Team Rocket
They-
Rocket
yeah.
had like a bull whip.
Yeah, they held him.
That's how they drove.
I
their
guess
Pokemon
it's
usually.
fairly menacing because whips are pretty terrifying.
Yeah, they are, dude. I don't want to get hit by a whip.
I don't know what Team Atomic would have. Maybe like just like a rope hand grenade or something. I don't know. Something. Maybe not that.
They're just like, nerve gas.
There we
I'm
go.
immune.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't see why I got it in my fingers.
That's why you gotta point fingers. I totally didn't catch that 10
Your
years ago.
gas-filled fingers.
I would never point any fingers. I don't know what you're talking about.
I never
Look,
pointed.
they
I
came
never
out
pointed
like
any
here to
fingers.
here. On my character, just had little ports filled with neurostone.
Alright, like, whoa, what the fuck? Into a position on the generator.
Easy go!
Wow, that is the least intimidating thing.
Why do you want me to scream? I'm going to fuck your corpses!
Yeah, so there you go.
No, it's just the Eevee itself.
Well,
It's
they're
like,
battling.
I'm going to murder you! Go
While they're
Eevee.
battling
You go
him, they're,
Eevee.
like, looking at the generator.
Don't be gentle to Eevee. Please.
I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna
It's
sneak
adorable.
around the-
Okay.
Adorable. Look, he's in
I
the
actually
ball
have
and
a pretty high
everything.
stealth. You want me to roll?
No, that's fine. No, they're
Wilbur,
pretty distracted by the raging
Oh!
Soviet Union and the rest of these charging dudes.
I just put my shirt off and I'm wearing
Like
my
two of
Zangief
them,
outfit.
You will protect Russia's skies.
You protect the neighborhood. I'll protect the
Stupidest
sky.
thing ever.
He protects Russia's skies with his red cyclone. I kid you. There's a storyline in Street Fighter 4 where he protects Russian skies.
You were disabled by that one. You're like, I can only just run my down the table and laugh myself to death. This is so fucking hilarious.
Since it's two of them, just let one of those two go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why said that?
It's like, oh, what the fuck, like that, and they throw out there like, I didn't come out with a signature shitty Pokemon with these people. Oh,
Rattatas.
It has to be something new because they always have new generation Pokemon.
That's true.
God, what is even new?
Just give him Trubbish.
No, not Bidoof. It's
Yeah, not the new.
Watchahog. Not the
No.
unevolved form Watchahog.
Pat Rat? Or
Pat Rat, yeah.
Is it Pat Rat?
I think so.
Is that what we're doing? I think it's Pat Rat.
He's the newest like rat Pokemon.
Hold on, we can look this one up pretty quick.
Would you?
Yeah, Pat Rat evolves in Watchdog.
Okay.
But he's not the newest one.
Thought it was.
Your mom's not the newest one.
I don't know. He's number 5.
There's
He's only
there's
504.
Bunnelby.
Is what?
Bunnelby is a rabbit.
Wait, what is the high spell?
Is that the one that turns into Digsby?
Yeah.
Yes, and Digsby is the manliest man.
Digsby is stupid.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Bunnelsby,
Yeah.
little rabbit thing.
Go fuck yourself.
I know
Oh,
somebody
they
who
have
has Digsby,
Scatterbugs,
and it's
which
just
is like a little
his
bug
HM
type
war.
Pokemon.
That's-
They have Litleos,
Litleos?
which
so
is like
good.
little cat things that turn into
He's
lions.
just like the
be a
manliest
monkey
rabbit
bee.
there ever
Be
was.
a monkey bee.
Monkey
Yeah.
bee.
Like,
Bug
like
bears on
smoking.
Jupiter.
Oh, they
a
could have
cigar.
furfrows.
Oh, it's yeah, maybe.
So just a
No, they would.
What they're no, because they could have they could be stylishly they could fabulously style them.
fashionably style them.
There are like 27 different ways you can style your furfro in the game.
Oh, yeah, they definitely have that. I'm so impressed. Only because that looks too like.
But it is kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
What's
It's
with
a
the
really cool
Nikito,
ability.
dude? No, you're gonna make hikers have that. Never mind.
We have yeah, we're hard to make mountainous people have
So
it.
why not furfros? They can just be styled into like a Team Atomic. Like they can have.
Oh my god, it's a new character!
Yeah,
That would
with a
be
new
fucking
haircut.
awesome. Holy shit. You can be like that one dude we saw at Whataburger last night with like the Gerald from Hair on his hair.
Yeah.
That was nice.
What?
It was a dude at the Whataburger or whatever.
He had the, like,
his hair, like, it was a
Gerald hair?
Like, yeah, he had Gerald from Hey Arnold hair. It went like straight up like that, like a cylinder.
Awesome.
It was actually pretty awesome.
Like kid and
The
play.
eraser top.
Yeah, the eraser top. Only I think like Gerald's actual like head was like that. It was like weird anyway.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold!
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, they could have thing. No, I'll just go with the rest. Maybe like the Team Atomic Elites will have that.
For Froze.
But I like Furfro.
I didn't.
Well, it doesn't matter if you like it. It matters if
I
Team
used
Atomic
it
likes
for a while in the new game.
That's it.
Until I got
We
Eevee.
could do Furfro, whatever.
And then it was
Furfro.
not as relevant because Eevee was.
You're right there.
And it goes, and it goes.
Does it have to be like a normal time? Because they could
It
use
doesn't.
like the bug spoopa thing or scatterbug, whatever it's called. Scatterbug. It's like a little shitty bug thing. They could use espers, which are little cat things.
No, it would be.
Ink A, which is little like squid.
Oh yeah, it would, I don't know.
They
Yeah,
could use Skrelps, which are water type.
it would probably be Bumblebee. Would be the newest thing.
There's Helioptile. Oh, they could specifically these guys could be using Helioptiles because they were sent to like sabotage the electric plant.
Oh yeah, what is that?
He's electric normal. He's like a little lizard thing.
Oh, is that the Jurassic Park lizard dude? Or he evolves into that or something? Okay. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, they can do that. That's cool.
You can make them all use Durants.
Durant.
Oh hell no! That thing's like unkillable.
No, it's not.
Durant,
Fire.
unless you have a heat more.
What is it?
It's like an ant the size of this table, and it's eaten by like an even larger like.
Like anteater that like injects its
Oh.
like fire shit.
It's a
into
steel
their,
ant.
like,
Oh, okay.
See?
I read about that.
They're
Yeah,
just
I've actually never-
They're weak to fire.
You're weak to fire.
Yeah,
I
weak to fire.
we understand that.
Yeah, Durant.
But
We
That's
got
fiery
this.
But
ant.
realism,
We
they
don't.
would just
We're
murder
not
us
in
to
this part.
death.
Remember, we're not in this fight.
Oh,
Are you not? I don't know. Whoever charged is in the fight.
I'm in the fight.
I thought it was going to like Soviet Russia battle them with my
Yeah, you've already been in a
newfound
fight.
army of Pokemon.
You've already been in a fight. Let
Okay.
one of those two.
If you're charging, I'm gonna let you run out.
Alright.
there.
Trainer, I need to make my.
Who goes to dare foil Team Atomic's plan? Because they gotta be all dramatic and shit about this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, and if they throw out their like, we'll go with the lizard. That's fine.
Alright, said Eevee go. It's
Apparently, they have a new Pikachu, Din.
Yep.
Or Dedin.
Yep. It's French for antenna.
Yeah.
it just looks like that.
It is the antenna
It's
Pokemon.
it's like electric and fairy.
Yeah.
They had to add fairy Pokemon, so they're like, we have to do fairy things.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so they throw out their two lizard things, and you guys throw out.
Growlithe.
Eevee.
Come on.
Alright, roll initiative.
I scan them.
Okay, whatever the team's going to go.
Triumph.
You just look it up and read it out loud on your phone.
You actually have a Pokédex right there in your hand, Evan.
Hey. Damn. Alright, Cody goes first hardest.
2 success and a predator.
Wait.
Which one is in this?
It's either cool or vigilance. Cool corresponds to your cunning, while vigilance goes to your presence. So whichever of those is your highest stat, cool or vigilance.
So,
So your cool is 2, your vigilance is 2, but you only have 1 cunning. So with your cool, it would be a yellow and a green.
okay.
And with your vigilance, it also will be a yellow and a green. Because whatever the higher number is how many
That's right,
dice you
same
get,
as
and the
the-
lower number is the yellow.
Okay.
So
1 success, 1 pressure.
Okay. That's right, I gotta do the very elaborate. It's my handy paper.
that is more appropriate.
It's going through all the antagonist teams. This is Team land and sea.
When did we get new music for the new one?
Team.
Aquamagma.
Aqua and what?
Aquamagma.
What was yours, Cody?
Appropriately for their own game.
I got. Technically, I got 2 successes and 3 predators. And a triumph.
Alright. You?
2 and a predator.
1 and a predator.
Alright. The lizard axe. Go. What the fuck are these things even called?
Helioptile.
Helioptile?
Yeah.
Okay. Helioptile. Electric swipe. No. Yeah, we're doing coordination or athletics now, whichever one is higher.
Okay.
Which one's higher? What's your pool?
Oh, it's 2 red.
Okay.
Do they get their abilities or whatnot?
Oh, I haven't even thought of it. So
They're weak to fire type and heal from water types.
okay,
And they're more harder to hit in sandstorms.
not applicable.
Okay.
And they just learned a bunch of generic lightning moves.
All right. Like he goes to electric swipe with the tail, and like the static draggers across the ground, and Growlithe like jumps out of the way.
That's right, Growlithe.
You
be awesome.
Second lizard goes for the Eevee. What's your defense, Eevee?
Coordination or athletics?
Yes.
It's gonna be 2 red and a purple.
Okay.
2 red and a purple.
I'm not sure who that is.
All right, you get 1 typewriter when
Who is
spell.
it?
The 3rd guy.
It's plasma.
Oh, is it? It's Team Plasma? Okay.
It's Team Plasma. It seems like
Is
set
it?
or something. Yeah.
All right, you are also.
No, the 3rd.
Okay, that's cool. You can fucking
3rd
tell me.
from this side.
From this, so it's Giovanni, Aqua Magma, Plasma,
Okay. And then Plasma.
or I'm sorry, Galaxy, then Plasma, and then
Galaxy. Okay.
and then I guess Plasma 2, and then I don't know what those like other 4 dudes are because I think it's,
They're the same people. The last 5 people are the same.
Anyway,
it's just like all the same dude.
No, they're all the same team. They're all
you get
Team
a
Plasma.
you get a window. Typewriter window.
You got a tap fire window.
Yeah.
You can inflict 1 strain, I believe.
Or like cancel maneuver. They're in a maneuver.
Yeah.
And strain.
Okay, fine. Growlithe.
Fire Fang. And they're weak to fire, you said?
Apparently they are, yes.
What's the difficulty?
I guess let's go with a red and a purple.
Okay.
Wait, if something's weak to something, you got a blue die?
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna learn this.
So that's 2 successes, 2 predators, and a triumph.
Damn, alright.
So I'm going to inflict burn. And what can I do with 2?
Specify someone.
Yeah. For immediate free maneuver. Yeah, I'll give you an extra die.
Okay.
that
I'm not in the
Oh wait, no.
Let's start.
I was gonna give you an extra die because you're fire type.
I'm not in the combat.
I know.
I'm digging with the light control.
I'll give Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. You get an extra die.
Well, completely distracted, and I see him over at the table, trying to sneak around to help him out.
Alright.
And now he's on fire.
As you sneak around and begin to expect the generator, there is literally almost a literal monkey wrench jammed into it.
I take
A
it.
literal metaphorical monkey wrench.
I take it out.
Crunk. The generator begins to start back up. Like, oh, it's like,
I keep the monkey wrench.
alright.
So who has
Beating
mechanics?
down rat packs. What?
Yeah, like I think several of us do.
Alright, yeah, so. Like, not knowing really how to break the generator, they threw a literal monkey wrench into it.
Literal monkey wrench.
A literal monkey wrench. Literal monkey wrench, yes. Alright.
Sextacular.
It's the
So it's your physical attack plus your brawn.
Yeah.
Whichever is higher gives you the total dice roll, and whichever is lower is how many yellow dice you get.
so two.
So if they're even,
they're
you
both
get-
twos, so they're
yeah.
2 yellow, and then it's a red and a
Purple.
and the extra die.
That sounds intense.
It's Guess's system, I think.
I was like, are you like Pokemon battling Sephiroth or something?
Wait, so who is this?
Guestus. Guy with the evil guy with green hair.
His name was. Other name was like In.
No, that's the other green guy with green hair.
So there's
Who's
the
not
second
evil.
one with the green hair. Who was? Okay, I
In
need
the
to
very
play
beginning
one.
of the game, he's the first. He's like the first guy. He's like, you shouldn't imprison Pokemon by putting them in Pokeballs because that's wrong, and I'm a douchebag.
Sounded exactly like that.
Yeah.
I didn't play
So
Black.
it'd be
I didn't play Black, but I'm definitely playing Black 2 now,
Okay.
and nothing makes sense. Other than I know Team Plasma was disbanded 2 years
Okay.
before and betrayed by their leader.
1 predator, 2 success.
In is not a bad guy.
He's got green hair. It means he's a bad
He's
guy.
kind of an asshole, but
You get around a Ferris wheel with him or something like that.
what's that?
You get around the Ferris wheel with him or something like that.
And then he explains to you why it's wrong for you to imprison your own Pokemon, but it's okay for him to have Pokemon.
Got it.
Because he's like communicates with them or
Yeah,
his
or
best
some
friends.
bullshit.
Because he's Ash Ketchum in disguise.
Hey,
You can know
what was that?
a
You
lot.
1 predator, 2 success.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry we ate all your baby carrots.
No, that's what's wrong.
You knocked the
It's
shit.
like I had to get rid of him from my house. I hate baby carrots.
I love baby carrots.
Hey, you knocked the shit out of him. Bam! Kill him, wolfs the fucking lizard.
Did you get your extra blue dye?
But it turned up blank.
I'm sorry, I tried.
But
So
yeah.
you had a predator left over?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll take blue dice.
Okay.
he's electric type, right?
But Cuba didn't use ground.
Oh,
stuff like
yeah.
that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the bone is.
No, it's just a normal attack. It's not gonna be like
Okay.
ground.
Yeah.
I know what he's
Well,
ground.
luckily for you, if he uses an electric attack on you,
You have lightning rod.
He does not have lightning rod, but
Oh.
It's on him.
it is on there. It is on
But
there.
it's not yet. It didn't have it.
Yeah. But he's a ground, so it's less effective. He's supposed to be immune. but-
No, yeah. Well, he'd have an additional save against it, in addition to the black dice that would have for me.
Okay,
Gotcha.
that's right.
Who's next?
They are.
Fuck, they're made up. They're already dead.
What's Cubon's dealio?
Or
Athletics or coordination.
Whichever of those is
Which
better.
one is better?
2.
Two. Purple, red. Is it two? It's that.
Oh,
and
well,
then
it's,
plus
it's
the-
one of each then.
Oh, one
yeah,
of each,
because
okay.
coordination is
Well, it's
one.
athletics. It's athletics plus agility or coordination plus agility.
Oh, okay, then it's 2 red then, I guess,
Oh,
because
yeah.
agility and
2 and
athletics
2.
are the same.
I think all of us are 2 red except for Violet.
I'm too red in the purple.
Oh, really?
Because it's coordination or agility or athletics. I've always figured a coordination.
Goddamn. Alright, they try to attack, it doesn't do anything, however, they're very highly coordinated, so they get up and get back to the higher ground. Like that, and do something.
They like ninja
They're a much better
Yeah.
team than us.
Yeah.
They like wall ran
I'm
off
a
of
better
each
team
other.
with you, but if I had a mechanical value for that, it didn't have to pee, and it had more time, it might actually do something. Alright. Oh, and then I guess the other one does something. I'll take, I don't know, Growlithe again.
How many times they get to go?
It's
There's
too
two of
red.
them. Yeah.
It's too red, bro.
But they've gone again.
Right, they went, and then
They
three
went,
and then they
I
went.
never went.
You never went?
No.
I thought you did.
You just skipped me.
Oh, well, then
And
go.
went back to
Then
them taking
go.
their, like 4 turns.
Okay,
That's what I was like, how many times do they get to go? Do they just get like 8 turns?
No,
To like R1?
Didn't go. I thought everyone
Go.
went. My bad.
Tackle, attack, and they're this. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're that.
Oh, I don't have that good of attack. I don't
Fighting fucking
that
Kefka
good
over
of
here.
attack either.
That seems like a lot of dice.
I was like, I was looking at the wrong number. I was like, oh, I have 2. I get 2 agility for this, right? I was like, that's not the number I attack with.
You got some pretty sick shit going on.
Well, I don't succeed, but I do generate 2 predators, and I'll gain some sort of mechanical advantage over them.
Oh yeah.
Like brutally massacring one of their trainers with my foot.
Oh, what time does it go? This is like 146.
Oh, I don't think like 2:45.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
If I normally at 2:30 I'm gonna have stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're almost done here.
I'll give you a dice, and then what's the other thing I can do with 1?
Give him the sprain, I think maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Give him strain. Or you can add 1 blue die to the next person that goes.
next person that goes is
Yeah,
a blue
because you
die.
can designate and next person.
The next person that goes gets a blue dice, and then activate a weapon's quality. It's inflict a critical injury. Okay. Notice something about the battlefield that gives us an advantage. I like that thing.
Yeah. Alright, let me
You notice one of the pipes that's streaming a little bit. You could make it like explode or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that. Go exploding pipe. Or like, there's like, it's like leaking pressure or something like that. So doing something to it might do something good.
the power plant.
Turn something, make steam blow out on them, burn them.
Yeah. I'll possibly light them on fire. I don't know. Like,
Which could possibly cause a chain reaction.
And make every Voltorb everywhere explode.
victory at all costs.
Remember, winners never lose.
And then we make their name for them.
They don't know who we are. Except for those people at the Pokemon Center in that town.
These guys are fucking retarded, though.
Oh yeah, they're like the two atomic
Dude,
derps.
they're the-
you
they're
always
the
fight
Team
the
Rocket
the
Rebels.
derpiest fucks like
Yeah.
at the very beginning when you fight for like the team. Whoever your team
Even
is.
later, they're still pretty derpy, but
Yeah.
they get better Pokemon.
They better Pokemon. They're like elite executive dudes are usually better.
Their plans are better later, though.
Yeah.
Their plans got derpier. Like,
Their plan got really dumb in Black and White. They're just like, we're gonna make everyone feel guilty about having Pokemon, so that they'll release them, so we'll be the only ones with Pokemon.
Yeah, it was like the,
I was like,
the
that's
one
a
picture where
retarded
it's like
plan.
all the leaders of the teams and they're all displaying their plans and it shows Giovanni and he's like explaining how he wants to rule the world and they're all clapping because it's a really good fucking idea. It's the evil mastermind plan and then it goes to like the Team Magma dude. He wants to fill the world with like land and like Giovanni claps and the Galactus dude claps and like the green haired dude claps and like the Aqua dude's like boo and then it reverse same thing for the Aqua team.
Yeah.
Then it goes to Galactus dude and he's like whatever his deal was where he wanted to like awaken Arceus and I don't know what his plan was. It was some like super galactic thing, and everyone's just really confused. like, I don't get it. What is
He
that?
wanted to like create his own galaxy or something.
Yeah, something like that.
using
He's
the
like,
power
what the
of
fuck?
space
Whatever.
time.
And
or
like
some
this,
shit.
because the green haired kid like just playing his plan, and they're just like,
Because yes, that is the worst plan.
yeah.
Because they're just gonna recapture Pokemon as soon as y'all start fucking shit up.
Yeah, it's just like,
And the most recent team was just like, I'm just gonna kill everyone.
That one's pretty intense, actually.
He's like, I'm
he has
just
like a
going to
death
kill-
ray cannon.
Everyone.
And he's just like, I'm just gonna murder fucking everyone, because I'm tired. Tired of this bullshit.
Of all these people in my socialist economy.
And I'm gonna tell
That's a
everyone I'm
pretty
gonna
good
do it,
plan.
and everyone's just gonna applaud me for it.
It's true. He's the most deadly supervillain ever because everybody loves him.
Who? Putin?
Anywho, Poe yielded up. They fire the building. So, who's up now? Who's on third?
Now it's
no. We could actually just wrap this up and see you want. I'm kind of partial to that actually.
All right.
But I have to torture them afterwards.
They could just give up if you like. Whenever you,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Whenever you get to the point where you're like, maybe we should just wrap them up.
We're gonna assume that you coordinated and beat down their Pokemon, and then they're all like, "Curse you, random assortment of children." As I said, very lacklusterly. Now I'm starting to crash again.
And then the lights flicker.
Yeah, the lights flicker and everything comes back on you for all their plan. You'll never defeat Team Atomic's like, nefarious plot to do something like, dude, don't tell them the plot. And they're like, oh shit, man, you'll never defeat us. And then they run off.
No! Return, you cowardly scum!
Good job, Max.
Like, what happened? Like, we've been defeated by 12-year-olds. I don't get it. Like, we've been 14-year-olds. They're really strong. The town must have sent them to fuck our shit up.
So let's go back to town and say we've done a good thing.
Ooh, we're gonna backtrack all the way to town.
You say that like we've done a terrible thing.
There's a Pokemon Center in the
I
next
thought you
town
said
too.
they were gonna
We
send out
did?
like police kind of people
This'll
that
make
might be
up for
arriving
it.
now or something.
They might have, yeah. Like, the place would be arriving too. Like,
You
we
did.
gotta, like,
I
to
did.
get back
By
and
accident.
beat these kids. It's like, we can't. The cops are here.
James, you wanna go to the league, right? You gotta keep going, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, the town's gonna know you did the right thing. All our power's back.
Yeah. It would be
Or,
nice to take
they
that.
might be like, or a technician got out there.
Yeah.
There is only one thing to
It
do.
fixed itself.
Forward momentum is progress, which is democracy.
Progress.
Enough
saying
of your
these words,
democratic
and I'm just not
agenda.
familiar.
Democratic agenda.
Oh,
Alright.
you guys actually still listening?
And that's it for this episode.
Alright.
We're done here.
Do we make it to like Gudavilla?
Yeah, we get to Gudaville.
No, I thought we were on the Swiss.
No, Swiss was the last like whole
I
town.
thought that was Platter.
Platter
No,
was
Platter's where you're from.
Oh.
You gotta be from the place that encompasses everything.
Palatown.
Yeah, like Callahan. So
New
Platter
Park
Town's
Town.
where you're from. Now you're going to
Well,
Gudaville.
Swiss was the town we pissed off.
Yeah, so Gudaville is now where you're going.
Cerulean.
Is life good in
Meridian.
Gouda?
Yes, it
They
is.
were
That's
all
what
those,
they're
weren't
saying.
Yeah.
Life's
I
good in
never
Gouda,
knew
which
that.
has the biggest rate of like Spassel.
So then again, I was like 12,
very
so-
They're also very odd
something
colors
ironic like that.
because none of them are straight up their name. Right? It's not red
Lavender.
town, blue
Life
town.
is good in
Lavender
Gouda.
kind of is.
Lowest
Lavender,
rated-
yeah, but
lowest
it's
rated
like
bill in the
normally
bill.
like
It's just-
that's-
it's not normal.
They're just all uncommon colors.
Cerulean Sapphire could be a gem. Cerulean.
it's a blue.
Yeah.
Anyone watching, thank you for joining us, and have a good day.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining us, Internet.
Thanks
for watching. I'm too
Just
tired to
tell
think properly.
We know it's early in the morning.
But we're so tired. Bananas. Banana hammocks, even.